This is
Throwing Shade. We're feminasty Aaron Gibson.
And homosensual Brian Safi.
Take a look at the headlines in politics.
And pop culture.
And treat them with much less respect than they deserve.
Can you handle it? I heard that you have one of the biggest problems right now.
What?
You have a $100 bill.
I went to an ATM because I was going to the thing. And I went and I asked for $100 because I'm going out of town. Shock of a lifetime.
What, you only take $100 out of town?
$100,000.
Oh, sorry.
But they don't do that at ATMs.
They don't.
They don't. So I went to take $100.
You have to go to
All of a sudden I feel very poor.
You have to go to Merrill Lynch or something to get $100,000.
And then Meryl Streep. It has to be approved. Traditionally, in the bank I have, the SAG Bank, it has to be approved by a major working Academy Award-winning actress, and then also a financial firm.
Yeah. Fortune 500 bank.
Exactly. Yeah. So I went to my bank, 7-Eleven, and I went to the ATM, and I was like, $100, please. And they gave me a $100 bill.
I don't understand
fucking dickheads. What am I supposed to do with that?
There was a basketball player that I saw in Cribs once.
Oh, well, they have tons of $100
who
bills.
has an ATM in his house.
I love the ATMs on streets where there's like bars and it's like behind gates and only one little slot to put the card in.
Oh, yeah.
There's
a very sad ATM on Melrose next to the hand job place. Do you know about that? There's like a spa, like a gay spa on Melrose. Okay, you know where? Okay.
I think I know which one it is. It has like no windows and green tile.
And it has like, there's two very nice trees out front in pots. And I only know because someone told me that.
But I think I know which one because I know there is a gay sex club not club, but like spa?
Lounge
in
a nude gay lounge.
Full of Shea lounges. You just go in, lay down, and, get your rocks off.
Go in there so I know what it's like.
I am absolutely not. I would never, God, the image of anyone gay, straight, anything like that many people having sex together is... Ugh.
Oh, you would have not done well in Rome.
No, I wouldn't have.
Oh, but anyway, there is a very sad ATM there that doesn't work.
In Rome?
I don't know what we're talking about. By the gay jerk-off place.
Oh, okay, on Melrose.
It's like really old from the 80s. It doesn't work, and I get sad every time I walk by it. Because it's like, just like recycle it or something.
Yeah.
It's just got graffiti on it. You can't read the screen. It's all scratched up, you know. There's a phone book next to it.
Happy December, by the way. Can you
imagine?
Happy
December. I thought it was May.
Christmas is just around the corner.
Well, because time doesn't move in LA because there's no seasons. It's just, this feels like 8 months ago.
Yeah. I was playing Under the Dome yesterday.
It's the Stephen King
I really
TV
just put,
show?
Yeah. All I do is put like a metal bucket on my head and run around the apartment. But, did I tell you that I moved in with Derek yesterday? Like, officially, the movers came. I didn't tell you. The movers came. The movers went.
Uneventful?
No, well, I was like obviously like freaking out about it. And
do you tip movers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with my hat.
Oh, okay.
I actually,
top hat.
at the end of the move, I take off my taxi cab hat and I go like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm all moved in. I got everything in and I'm ready to go.
And where's your Liza Minnelli painting?
Well, I don't have
Poster.
a Liza Minnelli. Okay.
Over the moon?
Let me clarify
What's
before everyone just instantly starts gay bashing me.
Okay, sorry. Where's your Madonna poster?
Hang on. The Madonna poster is a tour poster from Who's That Girl that my babysitter gave me when I was very young. And by the way, I found a card from her recently. At the end of the card, this was when I was like 8 years old, 9, 10. I don't remember. Brian, if you ever need to talk about anything, I love you. Know that. And I'm sure at the time I was like, okay. But like now I'm like, oh, you knew what was happening in my home and you knew what was happening with me. And you were like, I'm here for you. Here's a Madonna poster. Let's roll it up, put it in the back of your closet. And one day when you live alone in Los Feliz, you can unroll it and hang that shit up.
And totally forget about me except for this card.
That's not true. I'm friends with her on Facebook.
You are?
She did a Christmas card.
She sent you a Christmas card?
No, she sent other people. We're not that close.
You should tell her thank you. You should tell her you got that card and tell her thank you.
Fuck her.
By the way, that's not far off of what you actually feel about her. I'm sure you're mad at her for no reason at all.
She was great. I used to interview her all the time.
For what?
Well, like when you press your babysitter for information when you're little, when it's like, have you ever kissed with tongue? What did it feel like?
Oh, yeah.
How old was he? That sort of thing.
Yeah. But then what about Liza Minnelli?
Okay, so that poster, by the way, was like an original found in the Sony lot.
Oh, you're trying to make yourself sound less gay?
Yes.
Okay.
This movie, off the bat, she gets raped in a cemetery. Liza Minnelli. And so
Wait, what's the title of the movie?
Tell Me That You Love Me, Junie.
And is that what the grave says to her?
Directed by Otto Preminger.
Is she raped by a grave?
No, and then she likes it.
What?
So she's in the hospital getting treatment, and then she's like fantasizing about that. Liza Minnelli. It's so crazy. And so anyway, this poster, by the way, you have to admit, this poster is like beautiful.
It's a beautiful poster.
It's like blue and yellow, and it only shows like half her face cut off.
Yeah, it's every
I realize how gay it is,
angle
but
of
it's
her
beautiful.
in Cabaret.
It's a great poster, and it's certainly not a shrine to Liza Minnelli. Anyway, so I don't know how we got onto this.
Well, I was
all my art went into storage except for like 3 paintings.
So Liza Minnelli's in storage.
Gone.
Madonna's in storage.
Gone.
Put it up here. I'd rather have it here than in storage, wasting away.
No, it's not wasting away.
No
The
one's
storage
seeing
unit
it?
is absolutely beautiful.
Air conditioned with couches.
It is a really nice storage
Wood
unit.
floors.
Yeah, I said like, hey,
Crown
if
molding?
it doesn't work out with my boyfriend, can I move in here? And they were like, no.
They were like, people actually do that.
Yeah.
You know
no,
that.
she said they didn't. I asked. Listen, there's nothing like sitting back on your sofa and getting a blowjob and staring into the face of Liza Minnelli.
I was stuck in that.
I'm not a gamer. Like, let's just be honest.
G-A-Y-M-E-R?
Either, because I don't even really play Angry Birds. Do people still play Angry Birds?
Sure, and I just saw on Twitter, there was an ad, a sponsored thing about Candy Crush getting a new candy. I don't know what the
I
fuck
never
that
played
means.
that.
I never played Candy Crush.
And I've never played World of Warcraft or, you know,
play Nintendo?
Watch Out for the Car. What's that called? Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
And I did play Nintendo. I had the original. So, game alert. There's something called Google Play. They have a Play Store, which I guess is a video game store on Google.
No, it's for the music.
Oh, okay.
Or wait, hold on, sorry.
I think you can download video games
I think
there,
it's
too.
like their Amazon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it the same as the cloud?
It's a cloud, but Google
I
Cloud.
don't see, like-
It's a Google Cloud.
Okay.
So you know how some weather systems stay over the United States and some stay in Canada?
Do you know I read somewhere that clouds weigh about 2 pounds? No, 2 tons.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. How do they measure it?
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
roped it down and put it on a semi-scale?
Neil deGrasse Tyson has fooled the world.
Oh, he's lying. He's the
Yeah.
one he's the one spreading these lies?
Yeah.
How do planes fly through them?
That's what that was my first question. I was like, well, then why are we going through them at all? Imagine how heavy it must be being on Cloud 9.
Who knows?
Google Play had a game that became very popular very recently, like within the last 3 or 4 days, called Ass Hunters. And yeah. In the game...
What do you do? Something with donkeys?
No. This is the description according to the game. Ass Hunters. Play and do not be gay. It's a legendary game.
What legend?
According to whom?
Zelda?
Where you are a hunter and your mission is to kill gays as much as you can or escape between them to the next level. Gays may be hidden in bushes and unexpectedly catch you. Remember, when they catch you, they will do with you whatever they want.
They'll hunt your ass?
I guess.
Are you the ass hunter?
So Google ended up removing it from their Play Store.
Do any of these guys, are they fully naked or do any of them have like a turtleneck on bottomless?
I think if you have socks, which isn't
Sure.
very gay.
Gay men don't wear socks.
No, they wear heels. And so anyway, so it's obviously crazy.
It's so
Like,
crazy, but
yeah.
it's crazy that people would pay for it.
Pay for it and also be like...
Not that they should get it anyway if it's free.
It's such it's such a strange thing too of just like
Hunting gay people.
hunting gay people and then but the ultimate fear being that gay people are going to have sex with you. I feel like this was a game invented by someone who was like, well, if I lose, it's just going to happen to me. Like that just means that, you know what I mean? Like he wanted this to happen to him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. They did end up removing it from the App Store.
Did they find out who designed it?
No.
Can't they find that out?
You would think,
Just do
right?
they're Google.
Okay. Oh,
If
also
they can advertise that I one time looked up on Amazon fucking Julianne machine, and now every time I go on any website, a Julianne machine just haunts me.
Yeah.
They can do that.
Yeah.
They can find out who the fuck
You
did
just
that.
put a potato in and it comes out looking like Julianne Moore, right?
Yeah, any
Or
movie.
Margulies. Yeah.
You're like, what do you want her in?
A Single Man.
A Single Man.
Magnolia. It does all the looks. Mockingjay.
Mockingjay. The Dude movie.
Dude, Where's My Car?
No.
No. A funny thing about the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, Big Lebowski.
Funny thing about the Big Lebowski. Here's the funny thing about it. I didn't really like it.
You didn't?
Tough shit.
Oh, I love it.
Here's another cool announcement about video games. Nintendo made an announcement last week that Toad, Mario's buddy.
Oh, not the Wet Sprocket.
No.
Okay.
I guess Nintendo just came out with a thing saying that Toad and Toadette are genderless.
Interesting. What
Yeah.
what was the purpose of them saying
I
this?
guess I get because they were asked in like a conference like, I think it was like someone. I
Are they
think someone
brother,
asked like,
sister, or husband, wife?
Yeah, and they were like, oh, neither one has a gender. They're just living their lives as friends.
Well, why don't they just call him Chris and another?
Because not everyone has to be defined like that, Aaron.
Well, Chris is a
We
very
live in a fluid society.
neutral name.
That's true. They should have called Toad Chris. You're
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's what I'm saying.
You're Absolutely dead on.
And then people are like, he, and you're like, is he?
Yeah. The thing is that there are more and more every year, every video game season, we see more and more LGBT characters, which is very cool. So there really is no more room for games like Ass Hunters, as funny as that actually is.
Well, it would be nice if they could just revamp it so that you are a gay man hunting for ass.
Yeah.
But that's really just
Or why not do parody of Duck Hunt and do Dick Hunt? What if
you have to go through bushes with your night goggles, and then you just have to find the boners, and then you have to suck them off.
That's it.
And then, but then they still quack.
Yep.
Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah. Ew.
That's the dog going to
I
get
can't
it.
imagine anything worse than a panting dick. Anyway, happy Halloween.
Brian, we all know that I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, and that means I need a man to help me do my job.
That's true.
Which is you.
Thank you.
I couldn't do the show by myself. It'd be so hard.
It would be very hard.
What's this? How do I... lights?
Yeah.
I can't read.
Yeah.
So Barbie's in trouble once
Oh,
again
boy.
for
Here
doing
we go.
something Barbie-like.
Yeah.
Author and Disney screenwriter Pamela Ribon, R-I-B-O-N, Ribon,
Maybe.
Yeah.
All of them.
was snooping around a friend's house, like I like to do.
Why?
I think she was really just like hanging out with her friend and
Oh.
saw this book. But I go through
Yeah.
all your mail.
You do?
Yeah, every time I come over.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
And I hope I'm not missing any, high quality coupons or catalogs.
Yeah, well, how do you think you got into this whole business with the electric company?
You owe me $10,000.
You didn't notice that I had put a 1 in pen in front of all your Mountain Dews?
Let me tell you this. If you stole my Rocky Mountain Chocolatier catalog, I will be all kinds of pissed.
You should be. Where are you going to get rock candy?
I don't know.
So Pamela found this book on her friend's shelf called Barbie, I Can Be a Computer Engineer.
Okay.
Okay, the book's about 4 years old. In the book, Barbie is depicted as a very successful C++ programmer. Just kidding.
Okay.
That's not what, no. She barely programs.
She's like an idiot who presses a button.
Yeah, and kind of fucks everything up, but then needs him.
She's like the secretary that calls IT.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's put the Coke in the CD drive.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Why
Pamela's-
couldn't she just be a computer engineer?
I'm telling you,
mean,
why is it so
it was
hard?
so easy.
You made it complicated.
Yeah, also 4 years old. Like, what does that mean? 2010.
It is the equivalent of taking your car off the beaten path for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, you have a paved road that's
Totally.
straight, and you're like, I want to go in and out of these trees for 7 hours.
Yeah, we can take the 20-minute route or the all day.
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
This is the all-day route.
Yeah.
So she says, it starts so promising. Barbie is designing a game to show kids how computers work. Great. She's going to make a robot puppy to do cute tricks by matching up color blocks. Fine.
Yeah.
But then Barbie's friend Skipper, I always thought Skipper was her
niece.
So yeah.
Or younger sister. They're friends.
I don't know. This is a toadette situation.
You know, that actually makes me feel better because I used to make them scissor all the time.
You did?
Yeah. So if they're unrelated, it's better.
Well, I think all dolls are unrelated.
That's good.
Yeah. And the book continues. Skipper asks Barbie if she can play the game. And then Barbie says, I'm only creating the design ideas. I'll need Steven and Brian's help to turn it into a real game.
Well, let me tell you why I got involved. I stepped in because I really felt like she couldn't. You know what I mean? A woman that pretty working in computers.
Yeah. And so what technically did you help her with?
Code.
Okay. So Barbie then gets a virus on her computer, which infects another computer, and the boys have to wind up fixing it for her.
Oh, God.
So she meets Steven and
This
Brian.
like happens to my mom every day.
This is your mom.
Yeah.
This book should be called
My mom gives
Charlotte becomes a computer programmer.
My mom gives McAfee virus software hundreds of dollars every year.
After class, Barbie meets Steven and Brian in the library. She says, "Hi guys, I tried to send you my designs, but I ended up crashing my laptop. And Skipper's too. I need to get back the lost files and repair both of our laptops." And then Steven says, "It'll go faster if Brian and I help." It all gets fixed and Barbie takes all the credit, which is even
the point? That is, like you said, it is like going the long way and not the right way.
So, California female-based engineer Kathleen, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Tweet, Tuite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I would pronounce it.
She started this hashtag and website called Feminist Hacker Barbie. And all it does is it takes the pages from the book and you can write your own caption. So I have a couple here. A CD, Barbie observed. What do you think this is, Brian? The fucking 90s? What are you going to hand me next? A mini disc? Brian slowly puts the mini disc back in his pocket. Anyway, a ton of people, like 2,000 people submitted these. It went viral and they pulled the book.
Oh, good.
Mattel pulled the book. Absolutely. And they also said...
Did they issue any, like a statement?
Yes, they did. I have it. Mattel issued an apology on the official Barbie Facebook page saying the portrayal of Barbie in the specific story doesn't reflect the brand's vision for what Barbie stands for. Yeah, but you put it out.
Yeah.
Like, this is a classic example of someone being like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then, like, there being, like, a blowback about it. And then they're like, oh, no. That was us being, like, lazy or whatever.
Right.
And now that we're in trouble, we're going to take care of it.
We're really going to be on top of it.
We're going to be on top of it. And then they pulled it. So I wonder how many other books. This was found by accident by an adult who had critical thinking skills and was like, this is a problem.
Yeah.
So who knows what other books they've published that are like this.
Madame Bovary.
Big problem. You know, I've never read that.
It's great.
What is it about?
Just a woman who has an affair and doesn't give one fuck about it.
Well, so
But everyone else does.
opposite of Anna Karenina, where she has an affair and then she puts herself in front of a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Madame Bovary, I'm trying to remember how it goes. I actually did read it, but I think, does she just get shamed to death?
Yeah, I
basically?
just said I didn't read it though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
How does Madame Bovary end?